A very warm day outside by Minnesota standards, but then again, it is still summer. Either way, the AC is working just fine at U.S. Bank Stadium in the Twin Cities. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one, as it'll be the Cincinnati Bengals taking on the Minnesota Vikings. So here's the Viking offense making their way out. Leading the charge under center will be their 6'5" quarterback, Carson Wentz. Play action. Now Wentz. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Shamar Stewart. 3 and out. A real danger here on their opening drive as they come up on a 3rd and 12. Throwing is Wentz. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free.
He actually demands it because he knows if they have that kind of chemistry built up, they'll be hard to beat each and every ball game.
Here's Browning. Now a short one to Gesicki. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down. Now Browning. And this turns into a nice gain with a slide at the end. Back to throw. Browning. Throw left side complete. That's Brown. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup.
And holding him to a short gain.
They'll run on 3rd down with Brown. And he will lose yardage here at the 31-yard line. 4th down now after a loss of 2. So on 4th down on is Evan McPherson and the Bengal field goal unit. On the left hash, this from 48 yards. McPherson's kick is good. And the Bengals are on the board first here. It's 3-0. Here's Wentz to throw. Open here, Adam Thielen. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34. To throw, it's Wentz. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have a Vikings 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And the Viking.
Now Wentz. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the 1st down. Working from the gun, Wentz. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down. And this one is right down the middle. And that will tie us at 3-3.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive in with a kick other than the extra point. That's it.
Evades him at the 20. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds.
They do a really good job helping out the running game.
Over the middle, that's caught by Chase. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. From the gun on 3rd down. Browning. Yeah, this is only going to be a gain of 2. He needed 3. It's 4th and 1. And no move to get the offense off the field. They'll stay put on 4th and 1. Looking to throw. Browning. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30.
I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
From the 29, Browning. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the 1st down.
I would expect that after that carry, they'll do a much better job going forward, spying on him on passing downs.
And the Bengals are going to have a 1st and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5. 2nd down and goal. Browning. This is caught. Only able to pick up 2, and that leads us to 3rd and goal.
They're really wide receivers who are just taller and have a little bit more weight. These guys catch the football.
The sneak successful from a yard out. And the Bengals have taken the lead.
And this is something right out of the Philadelphia playbook. They were successful running this with Jalen Hurts after they just gave up a score.
That is caught by Thielen. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
Then he drew from the defense.
They fake the give. Now Wentz. Open man is Jalen Naylor. And he's going to get this inside the 30. On the give, it's Mason. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. On the ground again, it's Mason. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. On play action, it's Wentz. And he's going to go down. He's sacked back at the 24. Throwing now is Wentz. Escaping the pressure right. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. Wentz. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Carson Wentz. A 9-yard touchdown run. And the Vikings are an extra point away from evening this one up.
If you're going to play quarterback in the NFL, you've got to have great vision and you've got to remain calm. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40.
That may loosen up the defense a little bit to get the running game going back inside.
Pressure coming from the Vikings, and they get there and bring him down. Back to throw. Brandin. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. They'll look to throw here on first down. That's complete. Once again, it's Gesicki. Now a timeout signal for him. They'll get him with 10 seconds to go before halftime as they try to get 3 before half.
3-yard attempt.
McPherson's kick is good. But now there is a penalty marker on the field, so let's see what this is about. So halftime straight ahead. Let's get you down to the Sunshine State and Scott Hansen with our EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Brandon, thanks much. Scott Hansen with you from the EA Studios in Orlando. This has been a heck of a game so far. Just a field goal separating these two squads. You have to imagine both sides are trying to figure out how to clean things up, put some touchdowns up in the second half. Let's find out what goes on in the third quarter. Back out to the stadium and our broadcast team.
Throwing to start the drive. Brandin. He will find his man Chase complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. Looking to throw. Brandin. And he works his way past the line of scrimmage and then slides to a halt.
And he gets a small gain on the play.
He's got his target. That's complete. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. Back to throw. Brandin. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. Good job defensively to hold that to 4 yards, and now it's third down. Looking to throw. Brandin. And he is caught. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. Back to throw. Brandin. Under pressure, down he goes. Sacked at the 10. From the right hash here, should be an easy one. McPherson's kick is good. Well, I don't know if they would have gone for it on 4th and goal anyway, but the sack on third down pretty much made their mind up for it.
Make sure that block's secured before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
And down he goes. They bring down Wentz on the sack. Operating from the gun. Brandin. And pressure coming, and they got it once again. Eric Wilson. Back-to-back sacks have this place in a frenzy as they line up again, 3rd and long now. Looking to throw. Brandin. Looking deep here for Chase. That's caught inside the 20. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets all the way down inside the 20-yard line. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. And that is caught. He's got it for a Bengal touchdown.
Touchdown.
Mike Gesicki from 17 yards out as his guys are able to extend their lead.
The Bengals will line up for the 2-point.
They're going to keep it on the ground. And he is going to be stopped short of the goal line. Oh, they'll mark him inside the one. He just couldn't keep churning those extra few inches. And the 2-point attempt is turned aside. They'll run again with Mason. Oh, he sheds himself free. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45.
But that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
And he'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. Wentz now to throw. Wentz can pull it down when he needs to, and the 6'5" quarterback picks up the first down. Now Wentz. On the screen, this is Mason. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. The offense on third down, they've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. Here it's 3rd and 3. And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. Carson Wentz, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Vikings have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th. Here's Browning. He's going to have the hook up here to Chase. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. To throw, Browning. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Jonathan Allen, the former first-round pick, getting in there to bring him down.
But bottom line is, he takes care of the ball well for them, so they'll keep handing it to him.
And down he goes. They bring down Wentz on the sack. Trey Hendrickson. We'll see where they go for this play call. Obviously tough in this spot, backed up. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. That was no 3rd and 2. That was 3rd and 16, but they get the conversion anyway.
And that's what he did, although you and I both know it wasn't planned that way. But what a nice job using his eyes, scanning the field, and realizing when it was time to exit the pocket and go. Oh, you're eager. You come running up there. I'm going to tackle this guy. By the 4th quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down 4th quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently.
But he got it.
Play action. Now Wentz. And he'll be taken down by the Bengal pressure. Shamar Stewart. To throw, it's Wentz. And he gets this only to the 44-yard line. Not near enough to keep the drive alive.
At the 44-yard line. A gain of 5.
Got a 4th down now in a game that, to be honest, has been pretty much everything we could have asked for. Now Wentz, gotta have this one. Hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and that will force a turnover on downs. And they'll begin here with a run by Brown. And great blocking downfield as he's got this almost to the 35-yard line. They go right back to the ground here in Brown. And he'll follow his blockers there all the way down to the 23-yard line. Right back to Brown. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1. An inside give, Brown.
Chase Brown, the ball carrier.
This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more. They'll try and run for it with Brown. And he will have the Bengals first down. And it's celebration time on that sideline, and they've earned it. Well, you really can't ask for much more than what we just had here. Not only a close game that went down to the wire, Charles, but a clean one, too. No turnovers in this contest.
And I think you're exactly right about that. To me, this is just a pair of offenses trying to find the slightest bit of separation from each other. And they were both hoping that the other side would make the big mistake first. But today, neither side made that mistake. And what we got, a very entertaining game throughout.